And we're underway. James. Botafogo are looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I think it's safe to assume, Peter, that Diego Forlan will pose this side's greatest threat regardless of whatever position he plays.
Which is testament, of course, to the fact that he is just so good at adapting to any role he's given.
Yeah, centre forward, out wide, number 10. He really does excel in all of those positions, so I can see him moving about freely, switching between all of them.
One way or another, he'll make his mark.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. James.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And there's green grass. It's fun! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Colombia with the corner, there first. Cruyff is there, and he can get that clear. McAllister. Upamecano. And here's Quintero. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, good ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Great hit! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He'll try from distance. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Forlan. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Quintero. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Musiala. It's a pretty loose pass. Out for a throw. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, no joy this time. Now who's going to be first to this? There's the shot! Tries a header! Goal! Botafogo! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Número 14.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambition.
And he'll shoot here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Carlos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
been taken short. Hits one!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Carlos is offering a right smile there.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's come loose. Forlan herring after the ball here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the runner. Cruyff with the cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Neymar.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Quintero. And it's James Rodriguez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a sharp pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Juan Quintero. Well-timed, excellent interception. And now they can clear their lines. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Botafogo head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 22. Lo reemplazará número 13.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Can he finish? Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
McAllister. Diaz. The most accurate pass. Saliba short changes him with that pass. No way through there. And he cuts out the supply.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
McAllister. Forlan. James Rodriguez. He's played him through. Chance to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Número 11.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Scholes. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. James Rodriguez.
we're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And he was alert to it. James Rodriguez. That's a nicely measured pass. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out of play for a throw. That is a brilliant interception.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Van Dijk. Nicely intercepted. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. McAllister. And that could set him on his way. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Diaz. That looks a good ball through. Roberto Carlos. That's played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Oh, that looks a decent ball. This is promising.
Botafogo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Forlan.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Forlan. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Chance! That'll be a corner. Botafogo have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Diaz. And he's lost his man here. Neymar. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Throw it. Pirlo. And he stands tall, impenetrable. James Rodriguez. It's James! He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And that has left him in a heap. Forlan. Forlan! Pirlo. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
2 minutes to be added on. Musiala. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Musiala, can he get it through? McAllister, now it's Forlan. Oh, he's onto this. Forlan. Beckenbauer. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Duoku Gasto Sinho.
We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Gullit might just make this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Great hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Now the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Caralho.
And it's Lam.
Si Perdergal Fos Picado.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
He looked more a remarkably good strike mate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Pirlo standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Got a shot away! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He won't be happy with that one. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good ball. Makaleli. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. They want to be quick to recover this. Cruyff had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And that has been knocked clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Botafogo have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. In with the challenge. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Oh, this is a... hits one! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And he was quick to react. Beckenbauer.
Botafogo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, super find. And smartly reclaimed. Spread neatly. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Costa Curta. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Maldini gets it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Scholes. Some really good ball movement. Roberto Carlos clears. Saliba. Now Costa Curta. Maradona. And it's Scholes. And the ball's come loose here. Has another go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here? Referee has just said play on. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. That's a shade optimistic. Pirlo is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The most accurate pass. Saliba cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Referee's given a throw. Has a look and plays it forward. He'll try from distance. And kept
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Duoku gasto sinho. Caralho. Si perder gol faz pecado. Ka.
Sostituzione per il Milan. PELÉ, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per Vieira, il numero 7. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Stoichkov. Well, there's the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Davids. Morris ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. Stoichkov. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And he's quick to get it clear again. Roberto Carlos. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd some...
He's having a hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. De Jong with the clearance. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
And he's being shifted off it. That is a great pick out. And he's got the chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe! Bellingham! Bellingham! Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Alaba getting this one clear. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Davids. Alaba makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri, nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's headed upfield. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Guti. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely aimed pass. Guti. Bebeto. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. He's played it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still goalless.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kimmich. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
He's had a shot! Well, there's the clearance. That is very well defended. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bebeto. And Bebeto! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bebeto really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Spread neatly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without complication. Vieira. Oh, it's Bebeto. He's got away. And he's gone backward here. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Guti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira. Bebeto.
Pelé play.
Pirlo. Roberto Carlos.
Salve pro meu amigo Rodrigo aí,
How many
Calabresa.
interceptions have we seen
Moleque
now?
é brabo.
He's tried one! And he has
Passing.
kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
10
sure.
segundos.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Kimmich clears it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Saliba cuts out the pass. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. The ball's gone astray. Succumbs to the pressure. He came in hard, very hard. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now they can clear their lines. Yeah. That's Guti. Now it's Cruyff.
Cara, é sério, mano.
Bebeto.
Cara, eu não sei porque nos últimos 2 meses eu venho tocando quase todo dia. Mas assim, bem pouquinho, tá ligado? 10, 20 minutos só pra desenferrujar. Aí voltei voltou o meu escalinho.
Well, there it is, half time.
Fiquei feliz
Not a
quando eu
bad
tô com o
watch by
escalinho.
any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate.
Perdeu o
And so we
caminho?
reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Oi?
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Pô, mano, tava tocando Guns N' Roses. Eu sei que você sabe.
Oh, what has happened here? In with a header!
Eu tava tocando Guns N'
And
Roses.
that's caused a
Achei
worry
que
or two.
você
Mbappe did give it a fair
ia
old
puxar aí,
crack,
pô.
and he'll be
Tá
encouraged
a
to
corda
step
tá
up again.
enferrujada, mano? Putz.
Alexander-Arnold. Dink through. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to retrieve it. Yeah.
Botafogo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Pedri. And it's Van
1-0.
Nistelrooy. And he's being shifted off it. Scholes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Van Nistelrooy must have made the worst possible...
He's had a hit!
Eu tô falando na moral, pô, foi 1-0,
Whenever he
você
reminds
não
us
0
of
a
his
0.
wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable.
Tá
We'll
bem.
certainly remember that one.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Botafogo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Quarter of an hour into the second half. No, again, there's no way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Kimmich. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Guti, and it's Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's a good ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Van Dijk did well to stay calm there. Stood up well to him there. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Van Nistelrooy. Pedri. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. In with the challenge. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is the big chance.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Roberto Carlos! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Botafogo take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Guti has a shot! It's a loose ball. Looking for the run.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's picked his way through, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Pinches it off him. Hernandez. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pirlo. And that will be the final act. Botafogo can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans.